Pokemon TCG Pocket was released on October 30th, 2024. Since its release, every new expansion has brought dozens of new cards and brand new mechanics to the game, keeping the gameplay new and fresh. Players are constantly playing the best cards available and opening hundreds of packs to do so. But what if we didn't have access to every card? In this series, James and Pat will explore how Pokemon TCG Pocket progressed through its various set releases. Each episode we'll open 10 packs and battle with only what we pulled so far. Every set will improve our decks and evolve our strategies as new mechanics are introduced, and we'll see who truly is the Pokemon Master. This is the Pokemon TCG Pocket Progression Series. If you like this content and want to see more, please like and subscribe to keep the channel going. The very first promo pack in Series B contained perhaps the most impactful mechanically unique promo card yet, Mega Pidgeot. Mega Pidgeot immediately caused a splash due to its flexibility being a colorless card, its high HP value, and its powerful attack. The other 4 cards in the pack weren't nearly as interesting, but Mega Pidgeot made the whole pack worth it.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Pocket Progression Series. It has been, like 2 months since you've seen my face first. We won an episode for the first time, and I think 6 episodes last week, so super stoked about that. Today is a very special episode because it's the first time that we are doing an episode that is not centered around one of the main sets. Because we had to play catch up to get caught up with set releases all the way up through Mega Rising, we were never able to spend any real time in any of the metas that were created in our janky little progression series. And that's one of the saddest things about any progression series that I've ever played, is you spend exactly 1 episode, 1 week, whatever, in that set. So you get some really interesting metas developing, but you never actually get to explore any of it. And part of that leads to surprise upsets every single week. So you saw a lot last week. Patrick was very confident. He felt he had a good handle on my decks. Thought he'd come in with Absol 19 Trainer and win that way, and turns out he was wrong. And then I even won the pity match because he didn't read what Stoutland does. Those surprise upsets are a lot of fun to watch, but it means that Patrick, in this case, and it was true for me a lot in Season 1, when I kept getting trounced by Gyarados every single week, didn't really get to explore the meta, figure out how to counter each other with minimal differences from week to week. So, what we're doing this week, call it Episode 4, Episode 3.5, whatever Patrick wants to name it, but I'm going to call it Episode 3.5 here. We are actually going to be opening 5 promo packs, and then just so we have a little bit more cards to play with, we won't see a straight repeat of next week unless one of us pulls Mega Pidgeot EX. We are opening 1 more pack of each of the Mega Rising packs. So, before we get to that though, I get to spin the winner's wheel for the first time in a long time, and this is the first time I'm spinning the revised winner's wheel. A lot more better things on here. I'm not going to be getting one of any previous pack like I did every single time I spun the wheel in Season 1. So, let's see what we get here. I'm really hoping for the Wonder Pick. I'm not a huge Wonder Pick fan, but it does give you the opportunity to pull things from Season 1, which is what I really want. And I get 2 Wonder Picks from the current season. So, to Wonder Pick, let's see what we have. Not interested there. Mega Blaziken would be absolutely Kino, because we have Torchic and Combusken, and we know that Patrick has Mega Blaziken himself, which means, but he doesn't have, I think it's the Combusken he's missing. So he's going to be opening 1 more pack of Mega Blaziken today for his pity pack, his losers pack, and then 1 more pack from just opening 1 of everything for this episode. So really hoping that that he doesn't pull a Combusken there, but he does have 2 more chances to do so. So there's a Dino here. That's very important. It shows I have 2, but for progression, I only have 1 Dino, which has always been a major weakness. I've got like 3 Violence, but 1 Dino, 1 Hydreigon. So we also want to be looking for a Hydreigon. Is there anything else interesting in here? Fregius would be interesting. Fregius. Fragria, where I'm getting that. We don't have any Lycia. I don't know if I want Lycia though. I mean, Lycia's fine. Yeah, so I think we definitely go for another Dino. Also has a Magikarp in here, but we don't have Mega Gyarados, so that doesn't really matter. Caracosta, can we even play Caracosta? We got clapped by it in episode 2. We have Tortuga. We do not have Cover Fossil, so no, we can't play Caracosta. Keepmore would also be interesting. Be able to pick things off of Patrick's bench. Has to be from the current season. There's a lot of previous season, a lot of season 1 here, which isn't going to do us any good. Okay, well first, let's go for this Dino. Yeah, I don't get that one. Yeah, I missed it. Actually. I got Magikarp. Let's go. The good news is, if I pulled Mega Gyarados from the one Mega Gyarados pack today, it's live. Okay, so I missed out on the Dino. Got the Magikarp, so that's nice. If I go for this pack, Harbink is not too bad. If I ever wanted to... I mean, 30 damage for 1, minus 30 damage on attacks. Pretty good. Keepmore is also nice. That slots really well into my fire deck and allows me to pick things off of Patrick's bench. Having Lycia, though, will always be nice. Yeah, let's just go for the Lycia here. Hi, kitty. He hears me outside. I missed it. I got my 17th Spritzy. Okay. Well, it is what it is. I'll take it. Thank you, Pikachu boy. Alright, so 5 packs of promo pack, 1 card each. This actually is really in my favor because Patrick does not have the entire line for Pidgeot, so if he pulls Pidgeot EX, he can't really do anything with it unless he fills out that line. He will probably pull Mega Pidgeot EX, fill out the line, while also filling out his Mega Altaria line and his Mega Blaziken line at the same time. But if I pull it, it's immediately live. So I've got 6 packs here. I'm only gonna open 5. Alright, Pidgey. Pack number 2. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, we have Mega Pidgey EX. He is live. He is being played. Not really much else to say there. Let's go. Okay, pack number 3. DNA, please let us open multiple of these at the same time. Brokey, dope. Actually, we got what we want here. I don't even really care what else we pull. What else can we pull? Petlil and Luxray. I mean, I think pulling another Mega Pidgeot EX is really what we'd be looking for here, but chances of that are pretty low. 20 damage to one of your bench Pokemon. I like the original Luxray with Volkner, the premier bench sniper for way back in the day. Alright, one more chance to pull another Mega Pidgeot EX. Nope, another Froakie. I'll take the Froakie. I got the Mega Pidgeot EX. That's really all that I cared about here. So, now we're going to open one more pack of each of the Mega Rising packs. We're going to start with Gyarados because we just pulled the Magikarp, so maybe we pull the Gyarados EX. Spin the wheel. Let's go that way. Skorupi, another Pidgeotto, Turtonator, Pancham. Hey, we got a Mega Absol EX for ourselves. That's pretty cool. Now, this episode is being very kind to me in a way that previous episodes very much were. So I'll take it. Let's go Mega Rising Altaria. Here, we do have the Swablu, but no Mega Altaria EX. Another Swablu. A third Swablu. If Patrick doesn't pull any Swablu today and he's editing this, like, dude has got like 7 Swablus now. Oh, Full Art Tauros EX. That's also our second Tauros EX, so we only have the one. Patrick got his other one from a Wonder Pick, so... Oh, that's super cool. And my picks today are goated. What is going on here? All right, now we need a Mega Blaziken. If we get Mega Blaziken, this is the most goated episode of all time. Like, it's just not even close. Galvantula, Chatot, Natu, there's a Wurmple, and the Aromatisse, however you say that thing. So I do have Spritzy, so that's good to know. Okay, we didn't get the Mega Blaziken, but we did get Mega Absol. We got Mega Pidgeot and a Full Art Tauros. I'm happy, guys. So what are we playing? Couple of decks very similar to last week. So let's see, a couple of decks that we played last week, where we played our Dark deck, and we played the Pidgeot deck. I think this is in the Pity match. Pidgeot deck with Stoutland. We're going to be playing that deck again, but with Mega Pidgeot EX. And then our Dark deck, I think we're going to be swapping out a couple of cards, at least one card to slot in Mega Absol as ideally our closer. Mega Pokemon being worth 3 points is really tricky. I feel like it's very high risk, high reward. That does drop our Fire deck out of contention, but I think with the Mega Absol Hydreigon, I do feel like that is the better of the two. Since we don't have Flame Patch, we desperately now I kind of wish we had gotten a 2-diamond slice, so we could have gotten Flame Patch. Flame Patch would have made our Fire deck really good. But we didn't, so give me 5 minutes and I'll see you guys in Deck Builder.
Alright, so as we saw last week, all good things must come to an end. And now we are sitting only at 2-1. However, we're having a great send-off episode for Mega Rising, where we will be opening one of each pack of Mega Rising plus 5 of the promo packs that recently came out. So we think that this is a great way to kind of incorporate promos as they're released into the series, something we really couldn't do when we were doing the first set, when we're doing set A. This is pretty much only going to benefit James because I have 1 Pidgey and 0 Pidgeotos. But either way, we get to open 1 pack of Mega Blaziken. We are really just looking for Combuskin out of this pack. Anything else is kind of irrelevant. We really want the Combuskin, and then when we get to opening our 1 packs of the other stuff, we'd really like to see Pidgeotto, probably, or Swablu from Mega Altaria specifically. So let's get to opening Mega Blaziken and see what we get. Hopefully it's a Combuskin. If it's not a Combuskin, I think we're kind of screwed. Ferrothorn, Blitzel, Wurmple, nice, a Torchic, and a Lanoon. So yeah, we're screwed. None of that is probably going to be seeing any kind of play. So let's get straight into today's opening, which will be the promo packs, followed then by 1 pack of each set. Okay, so let's get started opening these promo packs. So this is our first promo pack. Each one of these only has 1 card in it, so we're really not getting a whole bunch of cards here. And let's see what we get first. Off-Rip or Luxray is actually not bad. Luxray is not bad. Let me check really quickly. Do we have Luxio and Shinx? We have 2 Shinxes, no Luxio. So, okay. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world as far as these promos are concerned. So, yeah, we'll take it. Okay, next pack. This is pack number 2. Slice that bad boy open. Another Luxray. I really didn't need a second one, but okay. Wasn't going to be able to play them anyway because I don't have any of the Luxios. Alright, pack number 3. Really just hoping James doesn't get Mega Pidgeot, because if he gets Mega Pidgeot, I think we're screwed. A Patillo, also kind of, I mean, realistically kind of useless. Already on pack number 4, let's see what we end up getting. A Pidgey, okay. I mean, we already have 2, I think, is what I said, so. And then our last one. If this is not Mega Pidgeot, this is kind of a dud for us, unfortunately. And it was not, it's Patillo. So we got 2 Luxrays, 2 Patillos, and a Pidgey. So, I mean, not great. Not great, Bob. Not great. Alright, the rest of those I will open later on my own and see what I end up getting. But we're going to start left to right, Mega Gyarados first, and then we will do Blaziken, and we will finish with Altaria. So, let's go ahead and open up this bad boy and see what we end up getting. Hopefully James has enough hourglasses this time. Alright. Mega Gyarados. We got Hippowdon, Froakie, Magikarp, Oh, Eevee is actually really good because then we can immediately evolve into Jolteon, which we have, and Chronock. So, I mean, actually some pretty solid stuff there. I'm really excited about that Eevee. That Eevee will unlock an electric package for us, at least. Okay, Mega Blaziking now. Let's go ahead and open this up. Again, really looking for that Combuskin here, or Pidgeotto or something. I think Pidgeotto's in every single set, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it is. So, I mean, there's a decent enough chance that we get in these next two. Natu. Seismitoad, I don't know if we have everything in it. I think we need Timple. That's what we're waiting on, yeah. Seedot, Plume Fossil, which we have plenty of, and Crabominable. Okay, not great, but is what it is. Is what it is. Alright, so all of our hopes are on the Mega Altaria pack here. We're going to open up this one first. If there's not a Swablu in here, I think we're in trouble. Sableye, fine. Simipour is terrible. Durant, like I already have two of those. Ambipom and Gothorita. So yeah, this was entirely a dud for us. I don't think we got anything worthwhile except for maybe the Eevee. So, well, with that, let's see you guys in the deck builder. I think I've got something cooking.
Alright, here's our first deck. Exactly as I said, we took our Stoutland Pidgeot deck from last week and put in Mega Pidgeot EX. Pulling the second Pidgeotto is actually really helpful because that means that I can keep the original Pidgeot in there as well. So, good single point. I would prefer to either not send Mega Pidgeot EX out until later in the game, or if I do end up having to send it out sooner, I'm very happy that Cyrus and Sabrina are not in the meta. Also, we slotted in the Tauros EX, kind of give us another basic chonky body. And Tauros has been working out really well for both Patrick and I. So it's really not that strong of an EX. I don't think it sees any play at all in the meta these days. Well, I know it doesn't see any play in the meta. Ours is a little bit different with the only cards from Season 2. It's everywhere here. I mean, it's splashable, being colorless. It does a lot of damage for a relatively low amount of energy, and the downside is a 50-50, but it's only 30 with Citrus Berry. Makes up for very easily, and we're still at the point in the game where potions go in every single deck, so we are not hurting for healing. Lastly, we still have the Manaphy in there just for energy generation. Pidgeot and Mega Pidgeot both suck up a lot of energy. Not as much as running both Pidgeot and Stoutland did, but still suck up a lot of energy, so it's nice to, if I open up with Manaphy, put a little bit of extra energy on my Pokemon back there. We can come out swinging a little bit sooner, even though Mega Pidgeot, for example, attacks on curve. Pidgey, unfortunately, does not. We really don't want to open up with just the Pidgey because we have a dead turn, even if we go second, and unlike Tauros, doesn't have a lot of HP to keep it alive. Our second deck, just like I said, we pulled out one card and we put in Mega Absol EX. I pulled out the red card. Every time I red card Patrick, he gets everything that he needs immediately right away. Sometimes I swear me red carding him is the reason that I lose, so not sad to see it go. Brought in Mega Absol. The Marini and the Toxapex. Toxapex doing 120 damage on a stage 1 1-point Pokemon is incredible. I mean, we think back to like Scololipede, for example, with its Venoshock attack, but it's on stage 3, so it's going to take a lot longer. This is also before Rare Candy was around, and there's some other Pokemon with Venoshock or other attacks that have ramp damage from poison, but they tend to sometimes they don't have a lot of synergy with themselves. So I'm thinking back specifically to Salazzle had its pre-evolution, its base form, had the ramp damage from poison, but Salazzle's the one who actually poisoned, which makes not a lot of sense. And this is before we had Poison Barb, so there was no way to poison outside of attacks or Coughing's effect. It was even before Goodbye Eyes, so we didn't even have that coin flip effect. But all that being said, it's a very high damage deck. They're all 1-pointers except for Mega Absol, so realistically, I would like to either open with Mega Absol, come out swinging relatively quickly, 80 damage, pulling supporters out of Patrick's hand, and then retreat him and just kind of forget he exists, not send him back out there again, and let Hydreigon or Toxapex carry home the game, or the complete opposite, open up with Marini get a couple KOs with Toxapex before it gets taken down, and then send Mega Absol out there. Overall, I'm super excited. I think we have two very strong decks, and unless Patrick was able to round out any of his Mega EX evolutionary lines, I think we're finally hit a point where we actually are not just comparable to Patrick's... we are at the very least comparable to Patrick in the power of our collections, but if he didn't round them out, I think that we are actually slightly ahead for the first time since Genetic Apex, realistically, arguably Triumphant Light. So, super excited. Let's see if we can turn this around, bring home the series to a 2-2. I'll see you guys in the battle.
Alright, so this is what I'm going to be bringing today as our first deck. This is radically changed from when we ran basically just Mega Absol and then some fossils to help it swap out. I read the comments, I brought the Tauroses into this deck. I also added Lillipup and Goomy because I'm thinking, okay, if I really need Tauros or if I really need Mega Absol, because that's my main concern is not being able to start with them, I have Pokeballs and May as well to help me search those out, and I think May is incredible in this deck, especially if I just, draw a Goomy or something like that from a Pokeball. I get 2 more chances to basically cycle through all the other basics in my deck to find Mega Absol. So if I start with Lillipup, Goomy, Tauros, and then I get another basic card from a Pokeball or something, I can always May that back, and I have basically a 2/3 chance of getting Mega Absol just off of that alone. So I think that's pretty strong. I think Goomy and Lillipup in this deck specifically will help with consistency in terms of Lillipup. And then when it comes to Goomy, it'll actually force James to invest more energy if he wants to attack. Now, it's not a great card, but I think here it's a decent enough stall tool. Plus all these X speeds, I can kind of get it out, in and out when I need to. I really need to be concerned with whether or not he pulled Mega Pidgeot. If he pulled Mega Pidgeot, I need to keep it out of his hand. That's basically the goal. I would imagine he's going to run it with Manaphy for extra water generation, but we'll have to see. I really didn't gain very much from this set, if anything at all. I think the only thing I got that was beneficial to me is Eevee, and I looked at my electric type package, and I have, yes, the promo Jolteon, and I, yes, have Xurkitree, but besides that, realistically, all I have for electric types is 1/1 Joltik Galvantula and 2 copies of Pachirisu. Everything else is either a basic or otherwise incomplete. In fact, every single one of my other electric types, besides Ampharos, is a basic that does 10 damage for 1 energy. That's not worth it to run electric type energy. So, and that would be really what I'd be wanting to run, assuming that he's running water plus, obviously also running, his flying types basically is what they are. So, hopefully Goomy gets out there. Hopefully Goomy basically stun locks Manaphy so that he can't energy accelerate as much as he wants to, because he'd have to invest 2 energy on Manaphy to get 1 onto his Pidgey on the bench, theoretically. So outside of that, I've got Maze, like I mentioned, Pokeballs, Handscope, Pokedexes to assist in seeing kind of the top of my deck. I wanted to put in 2 Handscopes, but I felt like the 1 Pokedex is a little bit better, considering that Mega Absol also takes a peek at his hand and can remove cards. So I think that's pretty good. I've got my Citrus Berry and my 2 potions for my healing. And then, like I said, I've got those X speeds to kind of get things in and out. The only thing that I think is relatively sticky is going to be Tauros EX. But its attack is only 2 energy, so it's not the worst thing. Unfortunately, if he runs Stoutland, I'm a little bit screwed because there's not a whole hell of a lot that I can do against that. So that's this deck. Let's go take a look at the next one. So this deck has also seen some changes. We obviously didn't really get to see it in action. Last week, I made a huge blunder because I can't read what Stoutland does. But unfortunately, all I've done is put a couple more basic Pokemon into there. Obviously, we still have Caracosta, who is an MVP of a previous episode, and a bunch of stuff that dies immediately to Stoutland. So we're really hoping that he's not running Stoutland right away or something like that. I just don't have good non-basic Pokemon, frankly. I would really like to be running Altaria. I'd really like to be running Blaziken. I'd really like to be running Greninja. But in all cases, I'm missing either the Stage 1 or the basic Pokemon. So that's really my card pool right now, is I have a lot of high-end stuff, but not a lot of stuff to get me there, unfortunately. So with this deck, obviously what we've done is we've taken out the 2 Tauroses, put in Chingling and Furfro, and kind of called it a day. I think Chingling is pretty effective. There's not a whole lot of item cards that it's going to impact outside of specifically like X-Speeds, Potions, and Pokeballs. This is not like we're not impacting rare candies or whatever, right? But I think overall it's halfway decent. Really, we want to get Caracosta out there. Caracosta is going to be the heart and soul of this deck. It's going to blank all of its basics. It's going to reduce the damage that Stoutland does because it's not a basic Pokemon itself. So I think it'll be pretty good. And hopefully the ideal would be that we could Manaphy into Caracosta. Caracosta stall out long enough that we have at least Keldeo and Lapras set up on our bench. So you can kind of flip in and out of those two. So I don't really have high hopes for this episode. I think we've seen kind of what James has. And what James has is very strong. I would say even stronger than what I have, unfortunately. Just because I'm missing key pieces that are relatively low rarity. And the good thing about that is that I have a good chance of picking those up as we move forward, because I will start to be able to pick and choose my 2 diamond cards, which if I lose this episode, fair warning, I'm grabbing Combuskin, because I have 2 flame patches and I have 2 copies of Heatmore and decent enough colorless cards to actually build a very competent fire package. Now granted, obviously James also has a very competent water package, but what can you do? So, I'll see you guys there. Catch you guys in the battle. All right, James. So here we are with today's episode. It's a little bit of a surprise, I'm sure, for our viewers that we're doing one with the promo cards, but we figured that, hey, why the heck not? Promo cards were available.
We did a poll. Why would it be a surprise?
Well, we did do a poll, and we had an overwhelming, like 80% of people wanted us to do it, so we ended up doing it. You know, this is kind of what I was expecting to be starting with in this deck. So hey, nice Psyduck back.
Thank you. This is it's a really cute backing.
Hey, so we're losing. Got it.
What? Why do you say that?
We're gonna Pokeball. We are going to Pokedex first. Let's take a look at what's the top of my deck.
Shouldn't you have done that before you Pokeball?
Maybe. Depends on what's in my hand. Oh, you got Mega Pidgeot. Very nice.
Of course you
exciting.
You hand skill on turn 1.
How exciting. You got Mega Pidgeot and 2 Professors.
And the red card.
Okay. And the red card. So we're going to go ahead and May here.
Yep. Hit me with the red card.
What I end up getting.
I'm going to go make some ramen while you finish your turn.
Okay. We'll send back those 2. And that leaves us with just 1 card in our hand. And that's it. That's all she wrote, James.
And no red cards.
Because unfortunately, I said this in the deck breakdown. I had like a 2/3 chance of getting the card that I wanted. Did not get the card I wanted. Missed every single coin flip there.
Pokeball.
And hey, whoa! Look at this guy popping off.
Oh well, that's not what we wanted.
So, James grabbing a. What the heck? When did you get this?
Today.
Did you open that in the pack?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Wow. Alright, well, cool. Oh, hey, it's this card. That's pretty solid.
That's a good card.
Let's see.
Hey, you're finally running other Pokemon with Mega Absol.
Yeah, I don't think it really matters because, let's see. So I put an energy on Tauros here. You retreat Manaphy into your Tauros with ready to go. You hit me for 90. Maybe damage yourself. And then, what do I do from there? Yeah, no, I just put the energy on Mega Absol here. And I just let Tauros die.
I was gonna say, like, the 100% the move here is just...
Right.
Forget that this Tauros exists.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, this is kind of why I was running just Mega Absol. Is because, obviously, you can start with other stuff. And I've seen every single basic Pokemon in my deck at this point, except for Mega Absol, which is why I dropped it immediately.
Oh, that's fair.
I also emptied my hand, so you couldn't copycat after vomiting your hand.
The short... Right,
so we're just gonna hope for a lot of tails. Yes.
Yeah, I got a tails. The short will have come out at this point, but I made we put up a short about how copycat fundamentally changes the way people play the game for that exact reason. The fact that you're hand vomiting every turn.
Yep, every turn, because I know you have it, and you don't know if I have it or not, I guess, technically.
But you have to play around the other person having it in a normal
correct.
game. In this format, it's a little bit different because we know.
Correct.
But
All right. Well, we'll just, you know, basically, good luck. I don't know what to do at this point. Besides just sit there. A nice potion.
Thanks, Chief.
Yeah, basically my only out was that if you didn't have any healing, you also flipped tails on this next attack.
Yeah.
And took me out. So then I could come in and do 80 immediately to you. But a nice vomit of your hand.
Thanks, Chief.
I knew I should have probably played the rest of my hand, but I mean, it was only 3 cards.
This is unfortunate. I guess we'll just put another energy on Tauros EX here.
I mean, this is probably best case scenario for me, to be completely
It
honest.
is because I can't get my Pidgeys. I'm digging for Pidgeys.
Man's over here digging for Pidgeys.
I am.
All right. I mean, that I will be honest. The nice thing about this is that obviously, I have things other than just Mega Absol here.
Right. Well, and I've also hit both my tails, unfortunately, this time.
Yeah. So I'm sitting halfway decent. We'll put this
Yeah.
Citrus Berry on here. That you only had one copycat, right? Like that I would know.
That you would know of.
Yeah, that I would know of. Okay. We'll put an energy there, and we'll Darkness Claw. Take a peek at your hand. Let's see what you're working with. Okay, so you have a regular Pidgeot, so that tells me you only have one Mega Pidgeot. Okay.
Maybe.
I would be surprised if you were running 3 Stage 2s.
You don't
Oh
know
my
for
gosh.
sure.
I don't, as a matter of fact, know for sure.
We'll put a Citrus Berry on Tauros. So if I don't flip tails here, I'm okay. If I do flip tails, he dies. Okay, thank God.
That's true. Yeah.
That's good. That's good news for me.
It is good news for you. My Citrus Berry will also proc.
Your Citrus Berry does proc, but you don't KO me this turn.
I do. So I don't know where you're getting that information. I do 90 damage. Did you forget that I also have a second Tauros?
Oh, well, yeah, but you would have to bring in the Tauros, which is fine by me.
It's fine. It's fine by me.
I was looking at the camo and you're like, I do 90 damage, and I'm staring at Absol, staring at the camera, staring at Absol, staring at the camera. Can this man do math?
Hey, we get the heads. I can do math. This is why we run other cards other than Absol.
Lucky you.
I think I win here, don't I? I think Pidgeot only has 90
Pidgeot
HP.
has exactly 90 HP, so yeah, you win.
Yeah. Hey, let's go.
Did
you draw Mega Pidgeot?
No.
Okay.
Me having to dig so long for
Yeah.
Pidgey is what screwed me here.
Yep. Oh, hey, that's cool, Pidgey.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got the promo Pidgey and the regular Pidgey.
Yeah.
That's pretty neat, actually. Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that was a fun hand. Here's all the other stuff that was in my hand, by the way.
Nice, nice.
I'll just show you. Yeah. And then I also have red card. Did you get Mega Pidgeot here?
Nope. Yep.
Okay, how about try now?
Said yep. It was the third one I drew.
Oh, sorry. You said nope first. All right. Well, okay. I'm kind of surprised that I took this one.
There you
I
go.
honestly thought I was gonna lose.
See, all you gotta do is play. Okay,
a competent deck.
Yeah, exactly. I was saying this in deck building. Tauros is the MVP of this series so far.
Oh, big time. The fact that we both have 2 now is kind of crazy.
Uh-huh.
All right, James. So here we are, game 2. I got 1 win under my belt. I can guarantee you I'm not going to get a second.
I don't know about that one. You didn't think you were gonna win the first one.
Well, okay, now that I know you have Mega Pidgeot, and you at least have a 2/2/2 line because you're running a regular Pidgeot as well, and I'm starting with this card, yeah, I think I'm cooked, buddy.
Okay.
I'll see you in 3 turns. Oh my gosh. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Let's go
Whoa.
ahead and just professors.
My, I just got dueling booked.
What happened?
It went like full screen, then sideways, and then back to full screen, super zoomed in. And now I'm back to normal.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll end our turn here.
Oh boy, that's a lot of trainer cards. Well, May here.
I like May. I think May is objectively better than Pokecom in many ways.
Oh, I
it's
agree.
Not the best card, but it's objectively better just by the fact that you at least get to just choose from 3 Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I 100% agree, as you will know,
Yeah.
considering we just posted a short last week about that.
Yeah. Someone's voice was in that short.
Uh-huh.
So you've got your Pidgey now.
I got my Pidgey this time.
Yeah.
I did have to shuffle back Pidgey to do it, but I got Pidgey.
Yeah. Okay. So we can put those 2 back. And we'll just put an energy there, because I don't think there's any world in which we are gonna get Keldeo online before it matters. So we're in trouble because you already have Pidgeotto.
Full X speed to get our Manaphy out of there, get Pidgeotto in.
Sure.
Speedway.
Double donk me for 40 here, which is expected.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, that doesn't really help me all that much. But we'll put that there. We'll May.
You have 2 May.
Again. Yeah, I do have 2 May.
Nice.
We'll put those 2 back because that one's technically more important. Not that it matters.
Technically.
But we'll do this.
There he
We'll
is.
chain a gift. Yeah, there's my guy. Say hello. Wave for the crowd. You're gonna die next turn. So have
Only if
fun.
I would have had to draw a functional card.
Okay. Are you telling me that you didn't?
Nope. I mean, I drew a card.
I drew a card. What blasphemy is this?
See,
Wow, that's a little bit late, but whatever.
I only either have luck in opening packs or in.
Well, you're lucky because
Playing the
Lapras
game.
EX only does 80 damage, so.
That's true.
However, Keldeo does 110.
Yes, he does.
Which is why I said this like last episode. It is so important to have this 1-point water card. It is a huge game changer. All right, 2 tails.
Naturally.
Let's go. That's hilarious. Okay.
I need Will.
I don't even. You do need Will. All right. We'll do that. We'll retreat Manaphy to preserve the point, and we'll donk you for 110.
That'll do it. It'll do it.
It'll trigger the Citrus Berry at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
Mega Pidgeot currently is offline because you've gone for regular Pidgeot. So
I really didn't have a choice.
well, I mean, true. Yeah, you were in trouble there. So okay. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Copycat!
Yep, I was wondering why you were doing that. I figured that that you were gonna just draw a bunch of cards.
Yep, little Pokeball here. That's not who I wanted to see. I keep forgetting you're in this deck.
Woo! Hey, it's Tauros.
It's Tauros
Hey, what up,
again.
buddy? What's up, bud? He's back.
Oh, let's see here.
That's pretty good.
So Lapras does 80.
Correct.
So Pidgeot heals from Citrus Berry this turn.
Yep. So you'll be at 100 HP.
Yeah, I mean, if
So
I
no matter
flip
what.
tails, I'm still SOL because Keldeo will KO it regardless.
Yes.
So I guess let's just hope and pray.
Yeah, you
that...
kind of want to get rid of Keldeo because he can threaten a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 tails? 2 tails?
Okay, we got through that time. We got the and we got to remove an energy off of Keldeo. That's very important.
That's true. That's actually huge. Okay, so you have 1 point now. Yeah, we bring in Manaphy here. I think that's just the correct move.
You think so?
I think so. I think that's the correct play. Mainly because I have this.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Love that freaking card.
That's a good card.
That's a good card.
And we'll put the energies on the Lapras and cover Fossil, mainly because then it kind of protects against energy removal from Twister here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm pretty happy with that.
We'll get that Pidgey.
There's the Pidgey. There it is.
We'll research.
Okay. Yeah, so you have to have it at this point. There's no shot that you don't.
You think?
Okay, you have one card left.
We're gonna retreat into Tauros here, so we at least get
Sure.
the guaranteed KO. Because if I flip 2 tails here, I'm gonna look stupid.
True.
Yeah, let's potion the Pidgeot.
Sure. Yeah, keep everyone healthy.
Yeah. Mostly just protecting against the red card.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So you're at 2 points now.
Yep.
You have the Tauros.
There's a tinge in your voice. You're very amused, which means you have everything you need. You're just trying to see the line of how you get there before you lose.
That may be the case. We're gonna go ahead and put another energy on Tortuga here.
It may be the case. I know it's the case. I've known you for years. I can hear it in your voice. We're gonna need new friends.
Shut up, James. James was referencing a game that we played where me and James executed a plan, and then James proceeded to immediately backstab me.
Did no such thing.
This definitely happened.
This definitely happened. Ugh.
Okay, so what's the line here, right? If you have one potion in your hand, which you do. Yep, I was gonna say, it doesn't do anything for you.
Yeah, no, because it just gets me up to 80. Whoop-de-freaking do.
Yep.
So, yeah, we'll Twister here and hope to get a couple of heads.
That's one head.
That's 2 heads.
That is a couple of heads. That is 2 heads.
So, there's that at least. And it triggers
there
the
is
Citrus
that.
Berry.
Yeah, so you get through the Citrus Berry. So I'm sitting at 90 here. You have the Mega Pidgeot in hand. It's just not ready yet. So we'll double potion here.
What are you, from Boston?
Yeah, we're from Boston.
Boston. Reminds me of Ted.
Who's Ted?
The movie Ted?
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Are you just red carding me for fun?
Just get it out of my hand.
Fair.
In case you red card me.
Why would I red card you?
I mean, good question. I don't know.
I mean, good question, he says.
I think I'm a little bit screwed here just because the game just took too long, unfortunately. So, but we'll see. I mean, you still have to flip a bunch of heads, and you did.
There's 2 more heads.
Yep. I mean, there's the game, realistically.
Yeah, because you can't even retreat now unless you have double X
retreat.
speed. Which, have you used any of your X speeds yet? You haven't, so you could double X speed here. You've got your entire deck.
Yep.
So, double X speed into Caracasta. That's the move, right?
I mean, that's the only thing that doesn't make me lose immediately and actually gives me a shot at winning.
Yeah.
So I only had 1 X speed. So.
Oh, I got you. You're only running 1 X speed then.
Yeah. So there's one. I have 1 card left in my hand that you know what it is. You saw it when I last played this deck. So I need you to flip 3 tails.
There's 1.
There's 1.
There's 2.
There's 2.
Oh, I got heads.
Well, at least you get to see what this card is.
Yeah, I do. What is it?
Okay, so I need you to flip at least 3 tails. Alright, go.
We're back to this again.
It's Marlon, obviously. Yep, we're back to this. Alright, does James have good luck? I need you to do it like 4 or 5 times in a row.
Hey, there's the heads.
Alright, we lost.
There's 2 heads.
Yep. We're just gonna, you know what? It was a good run. It was a good run, everybody. we're gonna pass it right over to you, and I'll see your Hydreigon in the next battle.
What makes you think I'm bringing Hydreigon?
I would be surprised if you were not.
Oh, thank God I got that head. It was close. That was close.
Bro, you could just retreat and kill me.
I'd actually have a lower chance of killing you if I retreated.
Oh, I guess so, yeah, because you only put energy on your or your regular Pidgeot.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, hey, that was close.
I put energy on Pidgeot because Tauros can't damage Carracosta.
Oh, that's right.
Patrick not reading his own
that.
cards. It's a classic card game.
Well, it's not an effect. It's only if I attack.
Oh, is it? Oh, I thought it was just period.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
me
it's
not
not
reading
effect.
Patrick's cards. My bad.
Yeah, you not reading it. I was like, wait a second, hold on. That's not right.
Me half reading Patrick's cards.
All right, James, here we are. Last battle for today's episode. Let's see, what are we bringing today?
Well, I
Is it
think I know what you're
Dark
bringing.
type? I think, oh yeah, you just saw it.
Oh, I'm going first. It's all over.
Oh yeah, you are running dark. Okay. Well, this is definitely an opening hand. One of the opening hands of all time.
You get to see what I pulled.
All right, you got a Mega Absol too. Very nice.
I did.
Yeah, so you're running a meta deck. Awesome. You're running 2 meta decks. Very nice.
Just completely flipping last season on its head.
Really, yeah.
Put a Citrus Berry on Mega Absol and we'll pass.
Sure.
Oh, does the meta deck run Marini? I don't think it does.
No, I don't think it does. I think it runs a 2/2 line of Dino into whatever else.
Well, I don't
Okay,
have
that's
2
actually
Dino. I tried to get
different
2
for my
Dino. I really tried.
hand. I believe you.
There was a Dino in
Okay,
the Wonder
let's-
Pick.
There was a Dino in the Wonder Pick. All right, let's go ahead and make the play here.
Side note, when my
Mana
wife
PD.
was recording for the Hydreigon short,
Yep.
she had to call me and she thought his name was Dino.
Dino. I could see that.
I can,
see
no,
that.
no, I 100% I can see it. I just thought it was funny.
Yeah. All right, so we have Zweilius already. We have a Professor's Research. Yeah, this ain't looking good for Team Patrick here, chat.
Team Patrick's fine. I don't want to hear
Team
it.
Patrick is not having a good day into this nonsense.
Yeah, we'll just put Citrus Berry on here.
Sure.
And we'll pass turn.
Okay. Let's see. That's actually a great card. Let's see. So you KO me next turn.
Mm-hmm.
So
Unless you retreat into Lapras or Keldeo.
yeah, I'm not planning on doing that.
Having a 1 point that you can sack early on is really, really helpful.
It's super nice. It's super nice.
And it's nice that it actually does something other than just stall, because a lot of 1 points, like thinking back to Druddigon, they just sit
Yep.
there,
They just sit there.
but Manaphy actually does something.
Well, Manaphy does something into Keldeo that does something.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's actually pretty decent.
Well, I guess
Okay.
we'll get rid of that.
So, I think I see it. Yeah, I mean, whatever.
I mean, whatever.
I don't think I was going to see any play realistically. So bring in Keldeo here.
Yeah. Who 2 taps Mega Absol. Keldeo's really strong. All right, it's got a good attack. It just takes so long. If you didn't have specifically Manaphy, I would not run Keldeo.
No, of course not. Okay, so we will trigger the Citrus Berry here.
Mm-hmm.
You will hit me for 80,
And then you
bring me
win.
down to 20, and then I just win on the following turn.
Yep, Lil May. We'll shuffle these 2
See,
back.
there's a line here that if I had 1 card for my deck, I literally would just win on the following turn. All I need is 1 card to be able to take you out. But unfortunately, I'm never going to see it.
We'll retreat into Hydreigon.
Since you're going to kill Keldeo, here's what you do. So if I have the Shell Fossil, or whatever the heck it's called, the cover Fossil,
Mm-hmm.
I can retreat Keldeo into that, discard it, bring Keldeo out, and his negative effect is gone.
Oh, yeah, no, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even read.
So it's actually really cool.
I didn't even read that he had that the
Yeah.
Buzzwole effect.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. No, it's super cool. It's super cool. Okay. So I mean, we're obviously in a predicament here.
A little bit.
A little bit. We're gonna professors here.
I mean, your Lapras is online, so you do KO my Hydreigon before it can KO you, because you have the first attack.
Correct.
So that is the good news.
But the problem is that you have Mega Absol, obviously.
Yeah. Because Hydreigon gets brought back below the 80 threshold.
Yeah. Yeah, so how do I get Lapras?
Oh, then I also just pulled this.
10. Okay, well, yeah. How do I get Lapras from 10 to 90 HP, right?
Right.
So I would need exactly Potion, and Citrus Berry, I believe.
Yeah.
If only I had exactly that in my hand.
He says like he has exactly that in his hand. Okay, let me think about this. Is that... No, that doesn't do me any good.
By the way, I saw somebody mention welcome back Rampardos to Hydreigon.
Yes.
Which is very true.
No, Hydreigon is definitely the new Rampardos.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's... I talked about this in the short, but they have...
Mm-hmm.
They're almost
We're gonna
identical in
potion.
every way. But I do think that
potion.
Hydreigon is better specifically because it has Dino instead of a fossil.
Yes. Depends.
Well, because you can actually search out Dino, and you can start with Dino. You can't start
True.
with the fossil, and you can't search the fossil. You have to hard
True.
draw it.
Yeah, so I just didn't have it, so, I'll take out your Hydreigon here, but, unfortunately, it was actually relatively close.
Yes.
If you didn't have the Hydreigon, I think I would have won.
Yes.
Like, straight up.
Unironically, May is super helpful.
May is extremely helpful.
So
okay, well, hey, like, I was expecting to lose this, and that's okay. That's okay.
were you going into
The fact that you have Mega Absol's crazy.
I'm just happy that I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just. Were you going in expecting me to pull Mega Pidgeot since I had the entire line?
Yes. Yeah, I was expecting you to at least have it. So.
It was close. I mean, I
I
only pulled one, so.
Yep. So okay, well, you know what? That's all right. We were expecting that. We're expecting that loss. We did the best we could. However, James, that puts me on a 2-loss streak.
So I get to
Which
face
means
against
that-
Mega Altaria next week. I can't wait.
No. Well, so I want to clarify. This will determine what you actually get to face next week. It's one thing or another. So I get to do an extra pack and any 2 diamond or lower from the current set.
Mhm.
So the last pack that I opened that we can actually do this for is Mega Blaziken. So to clarify,
Set, not
is
pack.
Okay, so I can pick Swablu.
You can pick anything from Mega Rising.
Okay, so I can pick. So I will get an extra pack from Mega Rising.
You get an extra.
And this-
You get an extra pack from the last thing you opened.
Okay, so I get an extra Mega Blaziken.
Extra Mega Blaziken pack, and you
Gotcha.
get any 2 diamond card of your 2 diamond or lower card of your choice from any
From
of the
this
Mega
deck.
Rising packs.
Got it. So basically, I'm opening Mega Blaziken, hoping to pull Combuskin, and then I'm gonna grab a Swablu.
But you have to call your 2 diamond card before you open the Mega Blaziken pack.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Okay.
gonna get a Swablu. There's no Swablu in there. I'm gonna
I
get
know.
a Swablu.
I just wanted you'd be like, I'm gonna open the Mega Blaziken pack. Didn't get it. All right, then I'm gonna get Combuskin.
No, I don't want Combuskin. I'd rather have Swablu. Because my Psychic package is actually really good. And for those of you that are tired of seeing water or dark, I'm going to swap out one of those 2, depending on what's in the next set. We actually don't know at this moment in time.
Yeah,
what's in the
we
next
don't.
set.
Do we even have any leaks at this point?
I haven't seen any leaks.
I've got.
Usually, I mean, I think it's launching in like a little bit over a week. Usually, we start seeing stuff about a week out, if not a couple days out. So.
Yeah, no, I don't see any leaks at all on
Yeah,
Pokemon Zone.
so,
So,
everyone just get ready. Mega Altaria is coming. I'll be able to actually face down Mega Pidgeot, and I think it'll actually be pretty interesting based on what I pulled today for Psychics.
Do you have Indeedee?
I think that I think it'll be really interesting. It'll be really interesting.
You didn't answer my question.
I did not pull Indeedee.
Okay.
I did not pull Indeedee. I was hoping to make you sweat for at least 2 more seconds.
so I won't be facing down a
I like to
truly
troll
meta
James
deck.
with my opening.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you will not have to face down a truly meta deck. I'm just hoping to eventually spin on the wheel, copy one of your cards, because if I get 2 Swablues,
I was talking about this earlier because or maybe it was last episode, I am really good at pulling anything 3 diamond and below. You pull everything 4 diamond and above.
Yeah, but it sucks when it's like a stage 2 or a stage 1, and it's like, I didn't pull any of the basics.
But now that we have the copying mechanic, you can just copy all my crap, but I can't
yourself.
copy yours because it's all 4 diamond.
Yeah, which, for anyone wondering, that is something that we both agreed on. We don't really want copying of EXs, because we want those to be rare.
Yep.
Those should be rare, those should be few and far between. But I do think, I like the fact that we introduced Mega Pidgeot, even though I didn't get it, and I couldn't have played it even if I did get it. But I like the fact that we're introducing it, because I do think that getting access to some of these promo cards is going to be fairly interesting. There's a lot of promos in the last series that I really wanted to play with that we just couldn't. So
yeah, 100%. I'm really happy because you're going to be coming with Mega Altaria next week, so I at least have something. Otherwise, I'd be like, Hydreigon, go.
Well, you have Mega Absol, I have Mega Absol,
yeah.
I have Mega Blaziken, I have Mega Altaria, and you also have Mega Pidgeot. So, I mean, it's starting to like get pretty even out.
Yeah, well, and I have normal Blaziken.
Yes, you do have normal Blaziken. And I think you have Rapidash, don't you?
Yep, I've got Rapidash.
Yep.
And we both have 2 Tauros. So we actually have very comparable packages, because the other big advantage I have is Copycat. You don't have Copycat, but I do.
I do not have Copycat. You have Copycat, I don't have Copycat. You have Hydreigon, I don't have Dino. So that's another thing I could try to get from you as a copy of Dino.
That's true.
I don't have that. I have Hydreigon and Zweilious, I'm pretty sure, if I were to take a look at my collection right now.
Also, a next episode, too, is the first time that we're introducing a best of 5, where the third deck has to be no EX.
That's right. We have to have a no EX deck in addition to our regular 2 decks. So, all of the stuff, all of these megas flying around and whatnot, there will be at least a time frame where you have to beat, theoretically, an EX deck with a non-EX deck.
Which is where I actually can thrive, hopefully.
Right. Well, I mean, we'll see. I've got some pretty good non-EX stuff cooking, but
I haven't
particularly in the steel type. So we'll see how that goes. But this is really where us not carrying over our collections is going to be really beneficial, because I mean, do you really want to see Oricorio in a non-EX? I have to play non-EX. Well, I'm going to play Oricorio, which is like the best idea. Why wouldn't I? Because it's just flat out better than everything else. So I feel like that's going to be a huge benefit to the series, is not having access to that card.
I'm really enjoying not having to play around Cyrus with not having Cyrus myself.
Yep. There was a suggestion I was reading in the comments that we should put on the wheel that we can spin to open a pack of the previous series. So I don't know if you want to think about that, because then that might give us access to Cyrus and such. I mean, we already kind of have access to it through the Wonder Pick if it appears there, but would be incredibly difficult.
Also, I'd like to point out that the wheel says from the current season, Wonder Pick from the current season.
Oh, is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
I missed that.
I only Wonder Pick from the current season. There were definitely some season 1 that I would have liked to pick, but I didn't.
I see. Okay. Well, because I had said that there was no restriction, but yeah, I didn't Wonder Pick from anything.
Yeah, I know you.
So good to clarify. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, reading's not my strong suit.
Okay, we are tied up for this series.
We're tied 2-2. And luckily, I'm on my 2 loss streak, so hopefully I can retake the lead at 3-2. But this is how it started last time, so I'm not very optimistic.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a lot of fun. Really looking forward to doing... I don't know, Patrick, are you calling this episode 4 or episode 3.5? I was calling it episode 3.5.
I'm calling it episode 4. It's the 4th episode.
Okay. Episode...
So, I mean, 3.5, I understand why, but yeah.
Yeah, episode 3.75. We'll
Yeah,
split the
let us
difference.
know what you guys think about us opening promos. If you guys don't like that, then this will be it. But I think it's good. I always like to have these extra episodes in there because the format's kind of developed. We've introduced a couple of new cards into the format, but really not that much. James kind of knew what to expect with my decks. I kind of knew what to expect with his decks. So I think it makes it a little bit more on the actual player than the luck of the draw. So I like that.
Agreed.
But let us know down in the comments if you guys don't like it. If you guys want to see us just do just the main sets, that's fine. We can do that too. It's not a big problem.
Well, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good week, and I will see you in the next one.
Yep. See you guys.